South Africa's no-nonsense coach who shut down Trump question and told critics back home to shut up. Add AP News as your preferred source to see more of our stories on Google. Add AP News on Google. Add AP News as your preferred source to see more of our stories on Google. Share Atlanta app. South Africa coach Hugo Broos has fast become an unexpected highlight of this World Cup. At the age of 74, with thick silver hair and a seemingly permanent furrowed brow, the Belgian takes a no-nonsense approach to dealing with the media. Broos has shut down questions about Donald Trump, called out what he saw as the favorable treatment of Lionel Messi, and told critics back in South Africa to shut up. All of that within a week of the tournament kicking off. For those who still don't know it, I do it my way, he said after former South Africa players rounded on his team's 2-0 loss to Mexico in the opening game. I never listen to people who sometimes think that they are important enough to criticize the team. So when I'm going to see what they did before, I think it should be better that they shut up. Broos, who has said he will step down at the end of the tournament, led South Africa to its first World Cup since it was host in 2010. He is one of the oldest coaches ever to take part in a World Cup, and, with 40 years of experience, he has no problem speaking his mind. He was, however, astute enough to avoid being drawn into a potential war of words with President Donald Trump. On Wednesday, he listened intently as one reporter asked him and goalkeeper Ronwen Williams to comment on Trump's baseless claim there was a systematic killing of white farmers in South Africa. "Read more. I will answer that question," he said. "We will not answer that question." He was more expansive about Messi's tackle on Algeria captain Acer Mandy, especially when his own player the Bazwain was sent off and subsequently given a 3-match suspension after a VAR review of his clash with Mexico's Roberto Alvarado. "I think there was not even a VAR with Messi," Broos said. "I don't want Messi to get a red card because that player has to be on the pitch, but, yeah, what is the difference here?" A 1-1 draw with Czech Republic on Thursday kept alive South Africa's hopes of advancing from the group phase for the first time at a World Cup. Asked if he was relieved after Teboho Makona scored a late penalty, his response was typically blunt. "Why shouldn't I be relieved?" he said. Then came criticism of the Czechs' long ball tactics. "I think if you like football that you like more the game we played today than the game of Czechia." And then Atlanta Stadium. "If I can be very honest, this is not a football stadium. It's a nice stadium, fantastic stadium, everything you want, but only the grass is football. All the rest is not." A win against South Korea on Wednesday would likely be enough to see South Africa advance from Group A. Broos, who is popular among fans, spoke this week of the reaction when he secured qualification to the World Cup. "There was somebody who came to me and he said, 'Coach, they have to make a statue for you in South Africa.' I said, 'Make it in wood so it will burn more easily when I lose.'" James Robson is at https://x.com/JamesSalamRobson AP World Cup, https://upnews.com/FIFA World Cup.